to the Sugaridoo channel. Today I'm going to sew some baby pants. I've shown you in a previous video, I don't know which one, that I was sewing pants for baby Shul, and today I'm going to sew some baby pants as a baby gift. So I'm not going to do anything crazy today, I'm just going to follow a pattern by Brindle and Twig, if I pronounce it correctly. And I'm just going to take you with me and show you how I sew with knit. It's really easy to do, so don't be scared to sew with knit with your normal sewing machine. I'm just going to show you how I do it. So I'm starting off with a printed pattern, tape, a tiny knife to cut my fabric, a old rotary cutter which I use for paper scissors. Yeah, let's go. This is a pattern by Brindle and Twig, and there are multiple sizes on this one, and I'm going to go for the second size. So just need to pay attention to follow that line. But first I need to join the pattern pieces. So there we go. That's one pattern piece. And then I have to cut it out. There we have it, one front piece. So there I have all my pattern pieces. Time to cut some fabric. So many fabrics to choose from. Oh, I found another box. This could also be really nice. Yep, I think this is going to be it. Okay, I'm just going to go with this fabric and then add some pink details. So what I do to cut my fabrics is I use a tiny rotary cutter. I'll just fold the fabric and then I just cut it out with my tiny rotary cutter. And there we go. First piece for the pants. Oh yeah, and when you're cutting fabric, you should pay attention to the green line. Brindle and Twig patterns always state which way the green line should go. And let me just see if I can show you. When you work with knit fabrics, there is, yeah, I think you can see it. So this is knit fabric and you see those lines going top to bottom, and that is your green line. It goes in the same direction as the side of your fabric. So when you buy a fabric, the side of the fabric is the same direction as your green line. And again with cuffs and stuff, so you take the side of your fabric and that is the way the green line goes. Okay, I cut something wrong and then decided that I'm not going to go with the hard pink, but I do really like this. It's such a cute fabric. So I'm going to use just normal knit fabric as cuffs. I think that should work too, right? Let's see where the green line is going. It's going this direction. So there we have it. We have our fabrics. Let's start sewing. For sewing these baby pants with knits, I use a stretch stitch. I use a stretch stitch on my machine. Let me show you which one that is. On my Janome machine, it's stitch number 13. I'm not sure if that's on every machine, but I really like to use that one for knit stitch. I also don't know if that's the best stitch to use. I'm not a professional in sewing garments, but that is the one that I use. Number 13. There we have it. So that's the one I use. And then for sewing, in some places I use pins, but these first parts you need to stretch the fabric. So then I just start sewing for a little bit. So, and then I'll just stretch as I go. So I need to stretch this fabric. I just stretch it and then sew a bit, stretch again and sew again. And the pattern says you need a moderate stretch, I think, but I just stretch it a lot because otherwise it will be wobbly still. So that is a stretch stitch sewn on a normal sewing machine. I have sewn quite a lot of these faux pockets pants, but they started looking so much better since I've been pressing the seams down. So it's a really good thing. At first I didn't think about it that much because I thought, well, it's stretchy fabric, it doesn't need so much pressing, but it really gets a much cleaner, better look when you press it well. Ta-da! So I've pinned together the two sides of the pants, and at this stage I can add the label of Sugaridoo. Oh, look, it's in there. That is so pretty. Now it's time to put in the waistband and some cuffs. And this step, I think it scared me the most of sewing baby pants at first. But knit fabric is so forgiving, it's stretchy, so can't really go wrong with it. So when sewing a waistband in any pants, I just fold it and stretch it so I know that I have the sides right. And then I just pin the sides and start sewing. So as you can see, the waistband is much smaller than the pants itself, so that's why you need to stretch it a lot when you sew it. Let's turn it inside out. Outside in, right side out. I do like it better than a bright pink pants, so I hope the baby likes it as well. Look, see, it's all done and it is so cute. I'm really happy with the fabric that I chose. Ooh, no. There is a little hole here. So I've come back to the sewing machine and fixed it right away. And now it's really done. So I've made these pants loads of times for friends with babies. And everyone really likes them. So they like the way they fit and it's so easy to make. So if you want to give sewing baby pants a try, I would definitely recommend the patterns from Brindle and Twig. They do have loads of different patterns, but I do like this one the best. So don't be afraid of sewing with knit. I'm not such a clean sewer, meaning that I'm not so precise, and yeah, you can get away with that when you sew knits because it's elastic and it's very forgiving, so just give it a try. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for everyone who's subscribed already. There are already more than 2,500 of you, 2,500 subscribers. I don't know where you all come from, but I really appreciate. It's just amazing. You're so kind and I love reading all your comments and feedback. They really give me the motivation because now I know that you are watching and that you appreciate what I'm doing. So thank you so much for that, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!